Can Zoom meetings all be replaced by email? Man, I don't think so. But I saw a tweet that said just that. It said 99% of all Zoom meetings could be replaced by email. And I'm here to tell you, I just couldn't disagree more. I think if you can't just eliminate all human connection and human interaction. Look, I get there's Zoom fatigue from having to do that for the past 2 years. I've done another blog on having better, more productive meetings in this time because you can just get burned out sitting at your desk at home or in an office and just going back-to-back Zoom calls all day. So I totally get it. But let's not throw out Zoom altogether. I mean, I think Zoom's a really good, powerful tool. It enhances when we can't be together that we have some face-to-face interaction, which is sometimes better than a phone call. Now, sometimes phone calls are better than Zoom, and I love to have phone calls. I can pace around and do that. So my point is there's no one way to do any of this. But I'm really against the fact that we think that we can just replace conversations, whether they're on phone or Zoom calls, with just emails. I've gotten an email correspondence. In fact, for a long time around here, it's kind of been, you start emailing on a topic and I'll give one response, two at the most. And other than that, it's jump on the phone and have a conversation. Or if there's a bunch of people on it, just let's get everybody together, the right people together to have a conversation, because I think email can be a complete waste of time and you can't read body language, you can't tell tone. I mean, all these things we know about email, suddenly someone's saying email's way better than communication this way. I think the idea is, what are we communicating? Who are we communicating to? If you're just communicating data, facts, non-emotion, non-discussions, email's great and you have to have a meaning for everything. But if you need nuance, interaction, read body language, read tone, having a discussion, collaborating, doing those things, man, I just think that's really challenging over email only. And I think if you do that, and I think people ought to start thinking about this, like if you do that, like I just think it's a slippery slope around commoditization of people, which I'm against. Like if I can only do things by email, people are going to start outsourcing everything, right? And so do we want that? No. You need the right people on your team. You need their brains, their thoughts, the conversation, the interaction, the vetting out an idea, right? Talking through things. I think you need to do all of that to create the strongest organization that you can. And I think going forward, it's got to be what needs to be done in person, what's better done in person, what can be done over the phone, what can be done over Zoom, and what can be done over email. But blanket statements to saying you can just eliminate things, I just strenuously disagree with that. At least I have not experienced that yet. And so I hope you're all being thoughtful about how we're communicating at this time and how's the best way to communicate going forward. That's really what it is, finding the best way to do things always, never being stuck in one way. And so I'd love to hear your best practices and your thoughts on this. There's no exact playbook, and I'm always open to learning, of course, R&Ding, rip off, duplicating any of your best practices that you have. Thanks.